Nathan, massive victory, obviously local interest as well, but in terms of the league positions of the two sides, 2-1 victory against Marske United, you must be over the moon with that.
Yeah, it's back-to-back wins. We made hard work of it. I think we were very, very dominant. It'd have been an injustice if we hadn't taken all 3 points. Luckily, in the end, Tilton's brought a little bit of magic to the game, and great finish, and yeah, well earned 3 points.
Yeah, and in that first half especially, Whitby could have been ahead at the break. A number of good opportunities. Adam Gell calling the goalkeeper into action, and Harry Green hitting the post as well. So that was the only downside to that first half, the fact that Whitby didn't head into the break.
Yeah, you just think that it's going to be not one of those nights, but good, decent quality efforts on target. The keeper's made a fantastic save. I think it was from Gellies. Wheater's hit one with the keeper off his line. It's just grazed the crossbar and gone over the net, and you just kind of think it's going to be one of those nights. But they stuck at it. Had the lion's share of possession, dominant, mastered the midfield. But fair play to Marske, because they defended very, very well. Low block, and we struggled to really penetrate them. It was more distant shots really, but yeah, listen, we're going at the half-time interval, and we've just got to keep going, doing the same thing, keep believing what we're doing, and eventually, obviously, the break come.
Yeah, you mentioned about the low blocker that Marske had, and that's something that we have seen this season that goes against those sort of sides. We have struggled to break down, so you must be pleased that eventually managed to find those 2 breakthroughs. Yeah,
and I think, Greeny's took his shot totally unexpectedly first time and caught it really, really well, and luckily for Fewster, it's grazed him going in. I think Greeny would have claimed it anyway, but it's moments like that change games, that open the game up. Marske then had to push out a little bit, and we just, like I say, opened the game up, and like I say, against the run of play, it was poor from us. It was a mistake by Roy, which is very uncharacteristic, and the lads have got him out of it really, because it's a mistake from one of their lads. Unlucky for him, but Tilton still got a lot to do, and it was a great goal, and like I say, it's proved to be a good signing already.
Yeah, it certainly has. Obviously, the paperwork just going through this afternoon for Sean, and you must be over the moon with how well he's played in that second half and the impact he did make.
Delighted, because he's a little bit tight from the weekend, so I didn't really know if to involve him or not. He'd done the warm-up, he said he was okay, so we've started him on the bench, and he's had a good 25 minutes there, and in that 25 minutes he's showed his experience, done the basics very well, runs in behind, knows when to go wide, and he showed he can finish as well. So yeah, I'm delighted for him, and it's the perfect start to his to life at Whitby Town for him.
Yeah, and another key aspect as well, only the second time this season, back-to-back victories, and again against sides in and around us.
Most welcome. It's a critical time for us. February was always going to be a tough one with 8 games, and we've won 3 out of 4, which is great. And like you said, it's back-to-back victories, which you're right has only happened for the second time this year, and it just gives us a little bit of breathing space. But there's 13-14 games left, and we're not taking anything for granted. Teams are beating each other. It's important that we go on a little bit of a run ourselves now, and we've got Saturday, another hard game against Warrington Rylands. Manager Cleggy, pal of mine, he'll be coming here wanting to win, and like I said, they're a good team, so the challenge is now, can we go get 3 wins, and that's what we need to look at now. It's just 1 game at a time, but we've got a squad capable. We've got a big enough squad now. Luckily, we've not really got injuries now. Lads are coming back, but it bodes well for us through this busy period.
Yeah, you've mentioned about that game against Warrington Rylands, obviously new manager in, but before that, still a very strong outfit, and as we saw in reverse victory, a very tough side to play against. Very
tough. They're a good team, well funded, and they've got some experienced players in there. So it's another tough test, as all the games are in this league. But we go out and play ourselves like that, like we have today, and they show the experience that we have.
I think it's
sorry about that. I think it's one of those where we've like anybody, we've got a chance of winning the game. So it's important we apply ourselves in the same way, and fingers crossed we can get a positive result.
Thank you very much, Nathan.
Cheers, mate.